So thank you so much for joining me tonight. Or maybe you're watching the recording. My name is Marisa Mangiamelli. I am an integrative health and functional nutrition practitioner. I love being in the wellness space. I feel really passionate about getting to partner with people and support them on their wellness journeys. I live in Pennsylvania. I have been involved in holistic health and integrative health for directly and indirectly for about 10 plus years. I am a board certified health and wellness coach, and I have a 5-year-old daughter. We live here in Pennsylvania. It's very cold and snowy. It's supposed to snow again tomorrow. We just got notice she's not going to school again tomorrow. I don't know where you are calling in from in the country or the world, but it's been a cold winter here in Pennsylvania. We've been due for one. So I'm going to go ahead and get started tonight and introduce you to something else I'm really passionate about, and that is Three International. Three is a really, really phenomenal organization and company that has just incredible leadership, incredible products, and really a wonderful community. And right now, my screen, oops, does not want to click over. Come on, screen. There we go. Three is founded on three pillars: people, purpose, and platform. The first pillar, people, is a really important one to me. Um, I'm an introvert, but I'm a lover of people, and I really believe in humanity and I believe in community. And this has given my family a vehicle to contribute back to community and to also contribute towards building a healthy community. I love that I get to do that in this space and welcome people into it, which really feeds into our purpose. It's something that Chris and I, he's my other half, feel really passionately about. We both are in the wellness industry. He has his own gym. He's also a PE teacher at our daughter's school, which he's learned, like he's really, really, really enjoyed. He loves it. Likes working with kids. He likes helping people start out in the proactive wellness space. And that's really what we're doing here is proactive wellness. And we get to leverage a platform as individuals, as entrepreneurial spirits. We really get to leverage this platform that Three provides for global reach, global impact, global community, so many things, global wellness. So it's been a phenomenal space for us. We just actually officially launched the company in May, pre-launched in February. So we're just under a year old, which is amazing. I've had the blessing to work with Daniel Piku before this, and he was one of the reasons I said yes in the beginning because he just has a love for people. In business, he is savvy. I mean, it doesn't get a savvier than him. He has a mind for business. He is very devoted. He's very tenacious. But really what I love about him is that what feeds the tenacity for him is to be able to create something to empower others to succeed in whatever way it looks like for them. For some people, it's financial. For others, it's health. For others, it's community, it's connection, all the different ways. He is really, really passionate about giving people the tools so that they can take ownership of the direction of their life. And that's actually what I do in my practice too. So I really love how that works together. Our scientific leader, Dr. Dan Gubler, he's our chief scientific officer. He's got an extensive resume in the science field. He has really given back. I love that. I love how much he loves to educate. He's really the mind behind our exploration and our science. And I'm going to talk a little bit more of that in a little bit. But one of the things that I think is so valuable about Dr. Dan is that even in the midst of all he's doing scientifically, he is always on Instagram, TikTok, providing really cool educational information to people that have it has nothing to do with our products. It's just about wellness, it's about food, it's about phytonutrients, it's about research studies that show how certain things impact certain wellness areas of your life and certain disease. It's awesome. He really provides an incredible education for people in like everyday terms. So he is so fun to listen to. He does a fantastic job, really, really helping people learn more about how they can take more control of their health and their lives. This is a quick snapshot of our scientific advisory board. I've had the pleasure to actually meet quite a few of them, which has been so cool because I love having conversations about health and wellness and where we're going as a country and things we can do to change that. And all of these minds are incredible minds. They come from backgrounds like Johns Hopkins, the Mayo Clinic, top medical schools and medical fields. And what's really cool about our scientific advisory board is they're volunteers, except for Dr. Dan. He's our chief scientific officer. You know, he's the only paid person in this picture. The rest of them really feel passionately about what we're doing here, and they feel passionately about changing the trajectory of health, especially in our country. So I love them. They also are they have servant leader hearts. They love providing education and speaking and really providing information to people. A little bit about our science. So our science is also built on three pillars of foundation, and those three pillars in the science are exploration, curation, and absorption. One of the coolest things that I love about what we're doing is the research. For such a long time, I would like Chris and I would have conversations about stuff, and I'd always share with him, I just wish somebody would put the money into the research. And I feel so excited to be aligned with a company that's actually doing that, because we are actively exploring for new medicinal properties and plants, new plants that might have medicinal properties. And we're not just exploring, but we're researching it. Dr. Dan was just in the rainforest in the Pacific Northwest recently. He harvested some samples to do some research with. The company has actually founded a research center. It is the three medicinal properties of plant research center. It's in Thailand. And it's amazing. It's not just for our company and our own curation. It's actually to do research and publish globally so that it can be accessible to scientists and nutritionists all over the globe, which is so amazing. I got a full side tangent there that I don't usually go into, but I love all those pieces of it. We curate our own stuff. Most supplements are white labeled. And what that means is that you have a company that has a brand name and they want a particular product or blend, and they go to general manufacturing and say, hey, this is what we want. We want it to be just ours, proprietary to us. So what they do is they give them a formulation they already have, and they either add or tweak one ingredient to make it proprietary to that brand. And then that brand gets to say, this is our proprietary inflammation blend, for example. We don't do that. We don't white label anything. All of our stuff is curated in-house. Dr. Dan, our scientific board, they're really in charge of the direction of where that goes. All the blends, the exploration comes into the curation where all the blends are really symbiotic. They're meant to work together to boost absorption, but we go above just blending the right ingredients to increase absorption. We also use 11 different absorption technologies, many of which are used in pharmaceuticals, but we're all natural. So all of the deliveries we use are completely natural, whole food sourced ingredients. We don't have any synthetics in any of our products, which is another really big deal. So this for me, I actually live in that intermediate space of healthcare and patient client. I'm the person that can help someone take what the doctor tells them that they need to do to get their blood sugar level in a better place, or to control their diabetes or their autoimmune flares. These, they might say, you need to eat better, exercise more, but they don't give tools for that. I'm the person that gets to provide those tools and work with healthcare teams. And this was a big thing for me. The fact that all of our products are in the prescriber's digital reference, which is what it's called now, because everything is digital and online, but it was the physician's desk reference for decades. It was a tremendously large book that's mostly pharmaceuticals. And there is a supplemental that has supplements in it, but we're actually in the main physician's desk reference, which is amazing. So we're in there right alongside with pharmaceuticals as a nutraceutical, as a natural product. There are only 22 non-pharmaceutical companies that have been accepted into the PDR. We happen to be one of them, and we are the only one that has all of our products in it. The only one. So it's incredibly validating. A lot of validation process happens for us to be accepted into the PDR. And it makes it seamless also to be able to share with your doctor, to add to your charts, to talk to your physicians about it, to bring some ideas and thoughts, alternative thoughts that might ways you can support your body. So I love it. This is one of the cool things I get excited about. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you're a science person, because I'm a science nerd and that's where my passion is. But we actually have done some third-party independent clinical studies, and this is one of them. It was an epigenetic study. And if you're not familiar with epigenetics is the study of what turns on and what turns off our genes. And it's a really, really intriguing field. It's a big field. We've always known that that happens, right? We know that there's toxins that turn on certain genes that can cause cancer. We know that there's things like meditation that turn off some negative genes that can improve your health, or that turn on some genes that can improve your health, right? There's these things that in science we've known, but now it's going deeper and deeper. And I love that we actually took a dive into it as well. We put 4 of our products into the clinical study. Again, it was independent third party, so we didn't run it. And this is what we got back. And what this is, I'm not going to go into the details of all of the different genetic factors, but really we looked at 8 or 9, okay, I think it's 9 genetic factors that kind of impact overall quality of health. So modulation of your blood sugar, insulin levels, improvement in energy, inflammatory genetic factors, cognitive function. Those are the things we looked at, right? All the pieces that kind of that general bubble of wellness impact it. And what we saw was that our products responded really well in supporting the upregulation of genetic factors we want upregulated, like BDNF. That's a brain drive neurotrophic factor. It's needed for cognitive function and focus and all the good things in your brain. We want that to boost, right? So we saw that our some of our products actually were able to do that, and it downregulated some other ones like inflammatory genetic factors such as IL-6. That's one you want to downregulate, because when that's high, inflammation's high in your body and it can wreak havoc. So super, super cool. Whoever invited you to this can share the full study with you. Um, it's really exciting. And so this is just a look at what you can be, all the boxes you can check with our products. So I actually used to be pretty anti-supplement because it's an overwhelming space for people, and it's completely unregulated. There's no mandatory testing. The labeling laws for supplements is just really, it's like the Wild West. It could say it has something, it doesn't have it. It there could be something in the ingredients that's not even on the label. That happens often. There's a lot of third-party testing, like companies that just go and test certain supplements to see what's actually in them, and it's almost never what's on the label. So you can rest assured that what we say is in our product is in our product. We are registered CGMP, which means we are registered with the FDA, and we are held to the highest standards of independent validation inspection for purity, quality control from sourcing through the manufacturing process, safety manufacturing process to consumer. It's a really intensive process and third party inspection validation that happens. And so we really ensure that what's in our product, that what we say is in our product is in there, and what we say is not in there is not in there. So we test for all the ugly things like pesticides and heavy metals to make sure that they're not in our products. So super clean, third party validated and tested on the regular, and really not, they don't contain a lot of common allergens. So Vitality is our foundational product. This is just really a powerful, powerful daily packet. And I don't even like to call this a daily vitamin, because that's like where people's brains usually go. But if you take a look at the key ingredients in it, it has so many things beyond daily vitamins. It has really high quality vitamins. Again, everything's whole food sourced, but really it also has a superfood blend full of greens, microgreens, sea greens, all the greens. It has a digestive care blend that has probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, a full omega fatty acid complex, 72 trace minerals and amino acids, a berry blend that's full of phytonutrients and antioxidants. This is like all the things. It's like providing your body with the nutrition and all the ways that it needs to function in one daily packet. It's really, really, really a wonderful product. A lot of people comment that they feel a lot of energy when they have this, and they feel like they have more focus. It's cool that we have this epigenetic study now, because it shows that happening at the genetic level. It shows an 840% boost in BDNF, which is that brain-derived neurotrophic factor I shared earlier, that's supporting cognitive function. So when people say to me, I just felt like so much clearer. My focus is better. My brain fog was gone. I'm like, oh my gosh, like now we know the science behind it. I used to say like it's because your body's getting the nutrients it needs to thrive, which is still the case. That's what's happening, right? But you're actually getting it at the cellular level, so it's actually having a tremendous impact on how you're feeling and how you're functioning. Revive is a really wonderful um, infl anti-inflammatory type product. It really helps the body maintain a healthy inflammatory status. Everything that is bad juju in health has inflammation at its core to some degree. And so this is just a phenomenal product for, again, maintaining that healthy inflammatory status, keeping things at a level that is cool and not hot and raging fire. It's great for people who are active or want to be active because it really helps with recovery. I love that it actually helps me with mobility because it's supporting a reduction in inflammation like in my joints. I have better mobility when I'm taking it, because inflammation makes you tight, right? Arthritis happens, you get stiff and tight. It's really wonderful for that. It's loaded with research-backed ingredients. All of our products actually are, which is another big checkbox for me. We literally every ingredient in all of our products, you can pull research and clinical studies and clinical assays on. And when I share that, I mean like PubMed, NIH, peer-reviewed publications. So that's really important to me too. You could take a good Google look and put an ingredient, Boswellia and NIH or PubMed and find some really cool research on it. I love that we have the research in the ingredients behind it, and also that we have the epigenetic study looking at some of our products. Eternel is a very powerful antioxidant. A lot of people know antioxidant good, free radical bad, but they don't fully understand what that means in the body. And really, what it means is that we're meant to actually have free radicals, just like we're meant to have inflammation sometimes, right? Inflammation could be good for you. You break an ankle, inflammation happens to stabilize the joint, right? That's a good inflammatory response, but we don't want it to be on forever. Same thing with free radicals. They're there to kind of actually help defend when they're not out of balance. But when they're out of balance, then they literally light fire to anything in your body, and they can cause organ damage, heart damage. They cause DNA damage. They can literally damage you at the DNA level, which is why when, free radicals are another cause of lots of disease. So antioxidants are really important, and we can get them in a lot of different ways, like going to the ocean and breathing in that amazing sea air. That's actually an antioxidant property, right? Because it's the negative ion therapy. So, meditation's a good one, grounding is a good one, and food is a really powerful one. And so there's some incredible ingredients and phytonutrients from foods in this product, like resveratrol, glutathione, coenzyme Q10. The collagen is good for restoration. This is just such a phenomenal product. A lot of people like to call it the fountain of youth because it really is supportive of anti-aging at the cellular level, and it's great for recovery as well. Collagen is a collagen. I always share it's a blend because there's tons of collagens out there, and I will share with you our collagen is, I would say it's the best. Am I a little biased? I am, but also I'm a research nerd, and when I have a client that has a need that one of our products doesn't fit, I have a long list of other things that I will refer to them. Our collagen is hands down the best. It's the only hydrolyzed and micronized on the market, which means that it's the most absorbable. And it's not just collagen. It's this incredible blend of hyaluronic acid, keratin, biotin, vitamin C. Pomegranate juice, people are like, "Pomegranate juice, that's a weird one for a key ingredient list," but it's actually an important one because it has things like ellagic acid in it, which stimulate the body to produce its own collagen. So this product is amazing because you only take it 10 days in a row a month. So 10 days on, 20 days off. It actually it like front loads the system with a high quality absorbable collagen, and then it gets your system making its own again. So it's like a collagen cycling, which is awesome. So everyone loves this because their skin looks great. Um, some of the testimonials and pictures that people have been sharing with their before and after, before 10 days, like day 0, day 10, and now we're months out, right? So we have people that have been using this for months. It's amazing. But what I have to share is that this product gave me my knees back. I could care less. I mean, of course, like, having nice skin is lovely, but it's not a priority for me. But moving is, and feeling good is, and I was in so much pain that I could barely get down my stairs. There were times when I would scoot down on my butt. and I'm 45 years old. I don't want to have knee replacement surgery. I have a 5-year-old daughter. I want to be able to be physically active and running around with her. And I really was excited about this product because we use these ingredients in horses. So I've been a lifelong equestrian and we supplement for performance enhancing all the time. And these ingredients are in a lot of those supplements that we give to the horses for performance enhancing and for joint support. So I was like, oh, please let this be it. And it worked so well for my knees. Now, I can't make any claims, but I can share my story with you. And I was able to not just get down the stairs in 5 days, but go for a run. And this is like it was a non-negotiable for me. It has really helped maintain my knees in a really amazing way. Immune is what it sounds like. It's an incredible immune support product. It kind of comes at supporting the immune system from all directions, gut support, immune modulation, which means that it really helps your immune system be in balance. An overactive immune system looks like allergies, autoimmune stuff. An underactive immune system looks like someone who gets sick a lot or just can't fight colds. When they get sick, they're sick and it takes them a long time to recover, right? That would be an underactive immune system. This product has ingredients that are really supportive of balancing that immune system. So modulating it to be in balance. And it has some really unique things to it that no one else has. And if anyone is familiar with all the protocols for the things that we could use to support our immune system, especially since 2020, it has all of them in it. So it's a really comprehensive product and it works phenomenally well. We've used it a lot this year because we've been traveling a lot and knock on wood, we have really avoided all the uglies. And we've been around a lot of sick people. So I'm really grateful for it. Purify is maybe not the sexiest of products. It might not be the one that you're like, "Ooh," with some of our others, you might see something pretty significant right away. And some people do have that with this product. But for me, this is one of my favorite products, and I think everybody needs it in their lives. It is really supportive of all your filtering organs, so your detox system, your liver, your colon, your kidneys, your skin, your lungs. The ingredients in this are very supportive of those 5 filtering organs, elimination organs, and, really any type of chronic issue, and I don't wanna say illness because a chronic issue might be eczema, it might be acne, it might be discomfort or issues with eliminating. There's a lot of things that can be chronic in your life that impact the quality of your life. And a lot of times those things go back to dysfunction of your filtering organs, specifically your liver. Your liver is like the workhorse of the body. And those other ones are really important too. Don't get me wrong. They're really important and this supports them. But for me, I love how well this supports the liver. Because that is usually the place that's angry and starts making other areas of the body start being angry. And when you can support it, things start to really work and feel good. And you're giving your body the space to be able to do what it's meant to do and detox naturally. And so I love this product. It works phenomenally well. There are, again, a lot of research backed ingredients in this that really show it's the effectiveness of some of the ingredients and their ability to bind to and actually remove toxins from the body. We have such a high exposure today that I think it's just one of the more important things to add to your daily regime. So that's a quick look. We have 6 products. They work together. We kind of look at them as one product, the 6 pillars of wellness. They are meant to be, they are meant to work together, but not everybody uses them together, and that's fine. You might find 1 to 3 products that work for you, awesome, or you might take all of them. We use all of them in our house, but not all 3 of us use all of them. My daughter does take the Vitality and Immune and Revive and Eternal. Um, but I take all of them mostly, and Chris takes like 3 or 4 also. So it really just depends on what supports your body. Everybody is so incredibly different, and I love that we do have something for everybody. Such incredible wellness support. So a little bit about 3 and where we're going, as a business and where it could take you if you're interested. We launched into 14 markets, global markets on our first day. That's the first time that's actually ever been done. It's been amazing. Watching the global growth has been amazing. I'm here in the United States, but I do have a partner in Japan, which is really cool. And we have other teams that have just teams that blowing up in the Pacific Asia, in Vietnam and Indonesia. Sorry, the Philippines is what I meant to say, and Indonesia. Also, Vietnam is on there too, but I just misspoke in what I was thinking. So it's really cool. That's our phase one markets. The plan is to actually grow into another 100, which is really exciting. There's a bunch of different ways that you can add additional streams of income here at three. And it could be as simple as you love the product and you share it with your friend, and you have an affiliate link that you use for that. Affiliate links are just pretty much everywhere anymore. Nike has affiliate links, Amazon has affiliate links. Amazon pays like I think 7 to 11% on their affiliate link. When you share your affiliate link and someone makes a retail purchase, you get 25% commission and you get it paid the next day, which is really awesome. So that's the simplest way. The other ways you can build a team, you can build a network that really also loves the product. Sometimes it's just sharing with two people. You might share with two people that really love it and they share with two people. And when that happens, it becomes exponential, right? You didn't mean to really build a team, and all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of people that are part of your team. So I want to talk a little bit about two different additional ways that there's a lot of different ways you can earn here, but I'm going to talk about two. Team commission is basically you've decided that you'd like to really use this as an additional source of income. So you enroll as a distributor and you share it with two people. And when you share it with two people, you now have a team. You're qualified for team commissions. And with team commissions, you get paid on the volume that your team generates. So that is either in sales or it's in other team partners. One of the really cool ways that I love that we have as an option to earn here is called leadership matching bonus. Leadership matching bonus is so this L1, L2 means like this is the person you enrolled, this is the person they enrolled. So that would be your level two. With leadership matching bonus, let's say you enroll Nancy, and let's say you're actually just casually deciding, yeah, I'm in on the products. If I make money, cool. I'll definitely share it. So you enroll, but Nancy comes on and she learns about it and she's like, oh, I could really add this as an additional stream of income. I'm gonna run with it a little bit. And she goes and builds a big business. Well, what happens with leadership matching bonus is that 3 pays you 20 to 30% of what Nancy's team commissions have been. So if Nancy earns $100,000 in a year on team commissions, you will actually get paid 20 to $30,000 a year on your level one. So Nancy would be someone you sponsored. So that's really phenomenal way to earn. I like looking at it as so many different ways. You can look at it as you're getting a training bonus because you train somebody real well, or you're getting a recruiting bonus. Recruiters, they get paid once. We have a lot of friends actually that are recruiters, and I have a friend in New York City that does high-end recruiting for law firms, and she makes a good commission. I mean, do not get me wrong, she makes a good commission and she makes a good living. But her bonus, her pay on on sponsoring somebody and finding them a job, being a headhunter, is once. When they get placed into that job, she gets 25 to 30% of their salary she gets paid as a commission, but it's a one-time thing, and here it's residual. So that is a big difference, and that's a really big opportunity to grow additional income here. What I think is really amazing is where we're at in the company. We're at the very beginning. We're less than a year old. The company's debt free. It's already having $1 million days. It finished the year just under $100 million in revenue. And it is just growing. It's growing and growing and growing. And it's been a really exciting thing to be part of that process. I've never had the opportunity to be at the start of anything. I've never done really this industry before. I've been a traditional business owner for over 22 years, and I've always wanted to have the opportunity to invest in a startup, but never quite had the flexibility in capital to take the risk and do it. And so this was like, I loved it because it's right in my wheelhouse and I get to be at the beginning and it's super low risk. So for me, business wise, I'm excited about the opportunity of where we're going. There's 3 different ways that you can get started if you're interested in something I shared with you tonight, piqued your interest. Maybe you just want to try products, you heard about the products, you're like, "Wow, I really actually have some things that those might help support me with. I'm gonna try some." You just get back to who invited you. They can share their link with you. You can try some products. and be a retail customer. We have a preferred customer program where you get to buy wholesale. It's like Costco, you pay a membership for the year and you get to buy wholesale pricing. Or you're like, well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well have an affiliate link because who doesn't like to earn extra income just for sharing things that they already enjoy? You can do $30 enrollment, same thing, it's a $30 annual fee. You get to buy wholesale as well, but you get a whole lot more. You get a replicated website, your own website, your online back office. You really get the tools to build as large or as small of a business and additional income as you would like to. And there's really no limit on that. So it's it's $30 to join and you can decide on what pack works for you. We have a few different options. Our Pro Pack right now, this is a new pack that they just brought out, and it's if you are, like, all in on the idea of adding additional income, this pack is phenomenal because you're getting a lot of product up front that you get to try and use, sell, sample. If you have a brick and mortar and you actually wanna stock it and put it in your space, you're getting started with a nice package of products, all the products. So it's what is it? It's 5 to 7 months of every product you're getting in that pack. But on top of that, you're qualified for the year, and what that means is that we have a point system because we're a global company. Instead of basing the team commissions and any type of team bonus structure on dollar amounts, we do it on points because there's multiple currencies represented in our organization, right? We're in 14 territories, like many different countries, many currencies. So we use a point system so it's seamless because the commission structure is seamless. Nothing changes no matter if you sell in Japan, you get paid the same amount that you get paid if you sell in the United States. So it makes it a seamless process. And with that, you have a requirement of having 60 points of your own volume monthly to remain qualified for team commissions. Now, that could be come from your customers or come from you. With this Pro Pack, that's covered for the whole year. So it's covered for 11 4-week period. But when you start with the pack, that's your first month. So it's really the whole year. So it's an all-in package, and it's to me, it's a phenomenal opportunity. It has some other bonuses too that we could share with you if you have more interest in it. And then we have obviously all different budgets. There's an intro pack, there's a premium pack with a little more product, there's the business builder, which again is kind of like a mid to larger pack that has some benefits as well to it if you're looking to do something with the business. We also have the individual products that you can buy individually, and create your own pack. So that is a quick snapshot of what we're doing here at 3 and where it's going. And really, the next step is just to connect back with the person who shared 3 with you, because we would love to welcome you to our community. It's really been an incredible space that we've gotten to share together. I'm gonna stop my share and stop record, and if there are any questions, I am happy to take them.